So one of the questions that people are asked during a job interview is, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? This isn't just for professionals, it's also for business owners as well. So I advise that you listen. So when they are asked, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Some people say, I see myself behind, I see myself in your position, right? Asking this exact same question to an intern or somebody, you know, wanting my role in the next 5 years. That's a very popular answer, but it's very tacky. Now, many recruiters say that when they ask that question, they are actually trying to gauge how the person thinks, how the person reasons, and if the person has a big dream, if the person sees themselves as important. So they want to hire a person that is um that is intentional about their growth, about moving forward. So they're asking, okay, we want to know how big you can dream. And that's my very first question for you today. Whether you're a business owner or a professional, when last did you dream? And hold up. I'm not asking when last you set a goal for yourself. I'm not even asking when last you hit a target. In fact, I'm not asking when last you had a rema or a light bulb moment, because many of us have that. I am asking, when last did you sit down, take a deep breath, and let your mind race with the possibilities of what you can become if there were no issues with your finances, if there were no limitations or barriers whatsoever. When last did you think of taking a jet just to go and buy ice cream or get the best pizza in New York? When last did you dream of a life filled with possibilities? And I'm sorry, I had to use food because I'm a foodie, right? But really, when last did you see yourself as the very person you have been envisioning yourself to be? I will give you a minute, sip water on that, and let you think about it, alright? Have you taken all the time that you need to answer this question truthfully? So I thought about this and I realized that I am so focused on chasing the next goal and hitting my next target, and for some of us it is trying to catch up with our next hustle or whatever it is. We forget to dream. I realized that I had forgotten to dream. And why am I bringing this up? Because if you watch the last video or the introductory video, you would realize that I said I wanted to solve the problem of unemployment in Nigeria, and perhaps that's the reason you are currently watching this video right now. However, I realized that people can be helped more than they want to be helped. So if you don't have a vision for yourself, you don't have a dream for yourself. I mean, the internet is filled with a lot of information about how to do the things that we want to do, how to do the things that we want to achieve, right? But the reason why many of us are not doing it is because there's actually no ambition. There is nothing, we've forgotten those things. Right now, we are in such an environment, perhaps like Nigeria or wherever it is you are watching this from. It doesn't have to be, it's not necessarily the nation you have come from, but just the environment you have found yourself in, right? Sometimes we are in such an environment where we are thinking of how to make money, which is very good, because I mean, if I don't eat, if I don't eat, how will I even be able to sleep, to envision whatever I'm preaching right now? Abby, how will you sleep if you have no eaten? I guess some people are able to sleep more when they've not eaten, because what's the point of being awake? But let's not digress. The point is that it is definitely good, right, to try to get money, but there is no way you can even have a settled mind to envision when you have bills lining up, trying to attack you, pressurizing you. You can't envision in such an environment. However, if we are going to be creating a community together um that fosters economic growth, a community where we are helping each other get better as professionals and entrepreneurs, I want to know that you are committed in this as much as I am committed in it, right? So if you are a professional here, 9 to 5, or you are a business owner and entrepreneur here, I want to make sure that you are making a commitment, a decision that you aren't just going to listen to any of these videos and it's not just going to become, all of this motivational talk. You're actually going to take action after every video to become that person that you have envisioned. Do you now see why it is important that you have a dream, you have a vision, you know who it is you want to become? All right. So, it goes without saying, it is very important. Now, that would be our very first assignment. Before we start sharing tips and resources and interviewing people about how to help entrepreneurs or how to help a professional or how to help you get a job in the current economy, I want you to take a piece of paper and open your books and dream. So you might be in such an environment that stifles your creativity, right? So there was a time at work when, because my head was deep into the business aspect of things, I was finding it hard to write. I write novels, write fictional novels, and so I was finding it hard to write because I was deep into the business of it, right? So if I want my creativity side to be expressed more, I'm definitely going to go outside my office environment, and that could mean me taking a weekend break to somewhere very quiet, really anywhere that juggles my creativity. For me, sometimes what helps me to dream better or what helps me to envision better is me going on YouTube, scrolling, seeing entrepreneurs and founders who have made it, how they are making it, right? Sometimes it's me just going online and watching the most beautiful places in Dubai or the most beautiful places in Paris and just envision myself that, alright, someday you're going to be very successful, you're going to be going on trips to such places, you're going to be taking pictures of these beautiful places live and direct, and these are places that you only ever dreamed about. Sometimes I'm even in the bathroom and I'm thinking, this girl in this small cubicle, someday they'll be in a jacuzzi. Do you understand? So, really, anywhere that allows your creativity to just spark, that is where you should be. For some of you, it could be at night when everybody else has gone to bed. Instead of thinking about your life and worry yourself, how about you just watch beautiful things or think of beautiful things that would help your mind come up with creative things? Do you promise that you are going to do that? I want you to open up the books that you have opened up previously. You probably have been going to work, and maybe the last time you even wanted to ambition for something was in the university during a debate or when you wanted to become an ESCO in your faculty, and then you were writing a lot of visions down in your book. If you still have that book, by all means, please go to that book, open it up, check it, dream, dream wild, dream so well that if you were to tell it to somebody, they would laugh. Say, only you want to be all of these things, right? But I just want to make sure that if you are joining this community, you are somebody that has not just a goal, not just a target for the next 2 days, a goal for the next 1 year. You have a vision. You see yourself going somewhere, right? Once you get this sorted, I assure you, every video that we are going to be bringing out here or reeling out is definitely going to be beneficial for you because you have ambition enough, you have vision enough to do the work to see yourself get there. Alright? Please like this video, subscribe, and share if it helped you. Please comment as well if you are definitely going to be making an effort to open those dusty books where you wrote all the things you want to be in this life. Also comment if you are definitely going to be dreaming more, regardless of what the Nigerian economy is saying or what the world at large is going through. Make a decision to dream more, to dream wild, henceforth. Bye bye.